Hey, good evening, friends. Just the coaster fell off underneath the mug. Excuse me, apologies for that. How are you all doing? Welcome to the Shed of Wonder for the FCC Strava review. I hope you're all good. I hope you had a fantastic weekend, and if you managed to get out on your bikes, I hope you had a good ride. Yes, Monday evening here again. It's just gone, oh, it's 20 past 5 already. It's a little bit chilly out, but not too bad. Actually, it's been pretty mild today. I've got the heater on just to keep me a bit toasty. Just to give you a few facts and figures for the FCC for last week. Let me just get this up for you so I can show you. So total number of members in the FCC, 468, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you everyone for being part of the crew. It's just brilliant. Last week we had a total of, this was at oh crikey, this was at 20 to 8 last night, so it may have increased a little bit, but we had a total of 1,308 activities last week within the crew. Total mileage 24,785 miles, which is a record for the FCC in 1 week. It's just absolutely amazing. So kudos to every single one of you for getting out there and riding last week. Just phenomenal. Yes, absolutely brilliant. I'm nowhere near the top 100 again. For last week, I'm in very good company. I'm 131st. I'm with Graham Parkhill, Liam Pinney, Ross Murray and Jorgenus. There we go, let me just show you that. So there you go, outside the top 100, but kudos for everyone for getting out on your bikes last week. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so as last week you had to ride over, I've just got rid of my, what's just gone on there? You had to ride over 100 miles to get in the top 100, which is just phenomenal once again, absolutely unbelievable. I very stupidly just clicked off of the Strava tab, so now I'm just waiting for it to load back up again. What a donut. Anyway, while I'm waiting for that to load up, I managed a quick late lunchtime ride this afternoon. I think it was just over 11 miles, I think, but it was so good to get out. I was on the TCR as well because the roads were so dry once again. The weather so far in January, touch wood, has been really mild. I know there may be a forecast for snow next week, but so far it's been awesome, just pretty dry and mild. Perfect riding conditions. Right, I'll be back with you. Right, I'm back. Technical crisis averted. Yes, so as per last week, you had to ride over 100 miles to get in the top 100. And in 100th place for last week, we have Neil Dayton with 100.4 miles, which is absolutely fantastic. 2 weeks on the trot that you had to ride 100 miles or more. Just absolutely amazing. Right, okay friends. Let's crack on with the FCC Strava crew review. Okay, so let's start with last week's leaders. Top of the pile, numero uno, Mr. Stevie Wonkster, legend of the FCC, total of 346.3 miles. Fantastic stuff, mate. Second place, Richie, another legend of the FCC, 299.6 miles, my friend. Absolutely incredible. Third place, Ian Chandler, 260.7. Fantastic stuff, Ian. So longest ride, first place, we have David Veggie with 130.5 miles. Brilliant stuff, David. Second place is David Vieira with 108 miles ridden. Brilliant stuff, David. Third place we have Carl Davis with 102.1 miles. Absolutely outstanding. Climbing, first place, Breathe Strong Cycling, if I could actually speak, 27,804 feet. Absolutely brilliant, mate. Second place is Giovanni Clemente with 23,100 feet. Superb stuff. And in third place is Chad with 20,164 feet. Outstanding from every single one of you. Brilliant stuff. Okie dokie, so I will scroll up and we will delve deeper into last week's top 100 leaderboard. And as we just mentioned, Stevie Wonkster, top of the pile, 346.3 miles, 12 rides in total. Ricardo Ritchie is there in second place with 299.6, 10 rides for you, my friend, 71.2 miles being your longest ride. Ian Chandler's in third with 260.7, 5 rides for you, Ian, absolutely fantastic. 71.1 miles being your longest ride. David Veggie, 258.4, cracking stuff, David, 3 rides for you last week. Luke Toms is in fifth. Hello Luke, 257.3 miles for you. Total climbing of 12,930 feet, which is fantastic. James Finn is in sixth with 251.9. Brilliant stuff, James. 13,589 feet of climbing for you. Chad is there in seventh, 242.5 miles even, Chad. 6 rides for you last week. Brilliant stuff. TH is in 8th with 241.9. 15 rides for you last week, TH. Fantastic stuff. 9th place we have James Chapman with 240.5. 12,096 feet of climbing, James. Outstanding. Crit Witt is there in 10th, all the way over there in California. Sunny California, 239.9 miles. Absolutely outstanding, my friend. Brilliant stuff. 5,558 feet of climbing. Brian Roden's there in 11th, 231.4 miles, 18,589 feet of climbing, Brian. Brilliant stuff. Tony Perrin is there in 12th. Brilliant stuff, Tony. 230.8. Evandro's there in 13th with 226.2. Dave De Winter's there in 14th with 223.5. 13 rides for you last week, Dave. Brilliant stuff. Mr. Duncan McNutt, YouTube legend, 15th position, 222.9 miles. Brilliant stuff, Duncan. Chris Tracise is there in 16th. Hello, Chris. 222.2, all the twos. 12 rides in total. Brilliant stuff, Chris. Giovanni Clemente da Silva is there in 17th with 215 miles exactly. Awesome stuff, Giovanni. John Millett is there in 18th. Hello, John. 212.3 miles for you. Brilliant stuff. Mr. Mark Schule is there in 19th with 210.1. Cracking stuff, Mark. Ben Wright is there in 20th. Hello, Ben. 202.7 miles. Mr. Paul Stevens is in 21st. 202.4. Absolutely fantastic, buddy. And that's 21 of you legends that have ridden 200 miles or more last week, which is just phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Mr. Andy Craig is there in 22nd. Hello, Andy. 192.8 miles for you. Brilliant. John Tolley's there in 23rd with 184.8. 15,343 feet of climbing, John. Fantastic stuff. Chris Jackson is in 24th with 183.1. Graham Minshall's there in 25th. Hello, Graham. 179.4 for you. Brilliant stuff, buddy. 82.5 miles being your longest ride. Sam Duffy's in 26th with 179 miles. Brilliant stuff, Sam. Mr. Simon Dixie is there in 27th with 178.7 miles. Fantastic stuff, Simon. Just to let you know as well, buddy, the FCC store is back open today for another 2-week period. So Simon and anyone else that wants to have a look and order something from the FCC store, it's now back open. Emma Hadley's there in 28th with 177.5 miles. Fantastic stuff, Emma. Keith Maddox is there in 29th with 171 miles. Cracking stuff, Keith. Peter Scott is there in 30th. Peter, I'm sure you're a new member to the crew, so welcome to the FCC. 170.6 miles for you. Fez Pleasance is in 31st with 170 miles exactly. The Vegan Cyborg is there in 32nd, if I could speak. Excuse me. 169.6 miles, you legend. Brilliant stuff over there in sunny Hawaii. Stefan is there in 33rd with 161.7. D. Michael Dozier is in 33rd with 161.5. Dallas is in 35th with 161.3. Jan Erik Berggren is there in 36th with 158.2. Carlos is in 37th with 155.5. Mr. Andy Painting is there in 38th. Legend, 154.5 miles for you. That is cracking stuff, mate. And awesome riding from every one of you legends that I just read out there. Mr. Graham Arthurs, 39th place, Graham. I hope you're good, buddy. 154.2 miles. That is fantastic stuff, mate. Rohan is there in 40th with 153.6. 41st we have Rob GM. Rob, I'm sure you're a new member to the crew, so welcome to the FCC, buddy. 151.7 miles for you. 13,712 feet of climbing as well. That is outstanding, mate. Breathe Strong Cycling is in 42nd with 148.8. Brilliant stuff, buddy. Samuel is in 43rd over there in Finland. 148.4 miles. Fantastic stuff, Samuel. Daniel Hall. Hello, Daniel. 44th, 147.6 miles for you. Mr. Mark Smith is in 45th with 146.8. Brilliant stuff, Mark. Carlos, 46th position, 146 miles exactly. Brilliant stuff. 47th we have John Gonzalez with 142.7. Trevor Hook, 48th position. Trevor, I'm sure you're a new member to the crew, so welcome to the FCC. 139.6 miles for you. Brilliant stuff. Zhao is there in 49th with 138.9. Mr. Ryan Kaldasek is there in 50th. Brilliant stuff, you legend. Cracking miles again last week. 138.3. Superb stuff, buddy. Jeremy Prodka's there in 51st with 136.2. Will Duffy is there in 52nd with 133.2. Will, I'm sure you're a new member to the crew. Welcome to the FCC, buddy. Ionut is there in 53rd. I do apologise if my pronunciation is rubbish. 133.1 miles, my friend. Brilliant stuff. Mark Loftus, new member to the FCC, I'm sure. Welcome to the crew, Mark. 54th position, 132.8 miles for you. Jim Leighton Jones is there in 55th with 131.2. Christian is in 56th with 130.7. Jack Pinchin is in 57th with 130.4. Ian Rigby, hello Ian, 58th place, buddy, 130.2 miles. Cracking stuff, mate. Alan Sweeney is there in 59th with 130 miles exactly. 3 rides for you last week, Alan. 50 miles being your longest ride. Cracking stuff. Dan is in 60th. Dan, I'm sure you're a new member to the FCC. Welcome to the crew, mate. 128.5 miles for you. Legend, 61st place, Sean Beddington, 128.4 miles. Sean, fantastic stuff, buddy. Nathan Jackson is in 62nd. Hello, Nathan. 125.5 miles for you. Brilliant stuff. Flint Square is in 63rd with 125.5. Also cracking stuff, Flint. Tony Starks is in 64th. Brilliant stuff, Tony. 124.5 miles for you. Chris Hopper's in 65th with 123.3. Jay Han is in 66th with 123.1. Kieran is in 67th, and I'm sure you're a new member to the FCC. Welcome to the crew, Kieran. 122.2 miles for you. David Chapman is there in 68th. Cracking stuff, David. 121.5 miles for you. David Vieira's in 69th with 121.4. Jason Benskin is in 70th with 121.2. Brilliant stuff, Jason. Nige Tarmac Softy Airs is in 71st. Cracking stuff, Nige. Really good going. 121.2 miles. Brilliant stuff, my friend. Keep it up. John Gerwitz Dunn is in 72nd. Hello, John. 120.5 miles for you. Brilliant stuff, buddy. Richie Guy is there in 73rd with 117.3. Richie, I'm sure you're a new member to the crew as well, so welcome to the FCC. Ian West is in 74th. Hello, Ian. 116.5 miles for you. Brilliant stuff. Alodgz. Oh my days, that pronunciation is awful. I do apologise. 75th. 114.4. Cracking stuff, mate. Daniel Tilley is in 76th with 114.2. Lloyd Rudge is in 77th. Lloyd, I'm sure you're a new member to the crew as well. Welcome to the FCC. So many new members. Great to have you all on board. 114 miles for you, Lloyd. Rupert the Mammal Englander is in 78th. 113.1. Cracking stuff, Rupert. Carl Morrison is in 79th. with 112.5. Philippe Brose is in 80th with 111.8. Bernie Walsh is in 81st with 111.7. Pete Jones is there in 82nd with 111.6. Cracking stuff from all you legends there. Darren Ferns is there in 83rd. Darren, I'm sure you're a new member to the FCC. Welcome to the crew. 110.5 miles for you. Gaz Martin, hello you legend. 84th position, 110.1 miles. Brilliant stuff, Gaz. Jason Scott is there in 85th with 109.5. Alistair Lovett is there in 86, 109 miles. Brilliant stuff, Alistair. I'm sure you're a new member to the crew, so welcome to the FCC. Dennis Barron is there in 87th. Cracking stuff, Dennis. 107.2 miles for you. 88th we have A Tage with 106.6. Brilliant stuff, my friend. New member to the crew, I'm sure, so welcome to the FCC. Nige Jones is in 89th with 104.7. Stuart Coley, cracking stuff, Stuart. Really good effort. 104.5 miles. Awesome stuff, my friend. 10 rides for you last week. Michael Daly is there in 91st with 103.7. Ian Turnbull is there in 92nd with 102.8. And I'm sure Michael and Ian, you're both new members to the FCC, so welcome on board, welcome to the crew. John Holdham is there in 93rd with 102.8. Brilliant stuff, John. Sandra Kelly's in 94th. Hello Sandra, 102.4 miles for you. John Embleton is in 95th. Hello John, 102.4 miles for you also. Laura Fisher is in 96th with 102.1. Carl Davis is in 97th with 102.1 also. And Carl, that was your one and only ride last week. That is absolutely phenomenal, mate. Brilliant stuff. Thomas Krause is in 98th with 101.6. Stephen Smith is in 99th. Hello Stephen, 100.9 miles for you. Brilliant stuff, buddy. And as I mentioned at the top of the review, 100th place is Neil Dayton with 100.4 miles. Absolutely outstanding from every single one of you. And those of you that didn't make the top 100, fantastic stuff getting out on your bikes last week and putting in the miles. Just okay, guys, brilliant. Now it's time for Rider of the Week. Okay, so Rider of the Week for last week, week ending January the 13th, goes to somebody in 90th position on the top 100 leaderboard. Total miles of 104.5 for last week. Rider of the Week for last week is Stuart Coley. Stuart, congratulations, buddy. You are Rider of the Week. Cracking stuff. Well done, sir. Rider of the Week. Drop me a quick email. I will put my email description in the... I'll put my email address even in the description below. I've got some new caps arriving tomorrow. So drop me a quick email. I'll send you a picture of the caps and just let me know which one you would like and I'll get that sent out to you. But fantastic stuff, mate. Rider of the Week for last week. And a massive thank you and kudos to every single one of you for getting on your bikes last week. Absolutely amazing miles by you all in the FCC. Just brilliant stuff. Okay, just to give you a bit of news, Les Winters, FCC legend, came home from hospital yesterday. He's at home recovering and recuperating. He's got 4 broken ribs, so he's very sore. His lung function is all okay after having the tubes removed from his lungs yesterday, which is great news. So he's back home now, which is fantastic. So get well soon, Les, you legend. Can't wait to see you back on the bike. And yeah, just to give you a quick bit of news, a bit of an update on the FCC group rides that we've got arranged so far for this year. So we've got 3 in total so far booked up, with a couple more in the pipeline. So the Midlands group ride for the 17th of February, there's now 30 of us signed up for that ride, which will be absolutely amazing. It'll be so good to see you all there. March the 24th is now an Isle of Wight FCC group ride, which will be fantastic. And then April the 7th, we've got the Cheddar Gorge ride in the southwest, which will just be amazing. So I can't wait to see lots of you legends out on those FCC group rides. It will be fantastic. So good times, my friends. Right, well, I guess that concludes the FCC Strava crew review for week ending January the 13th. Thank you so much for joining me here in the Shed of Wonder. As I mentioned during the review, just to let you know, the FCC store is back open again for another 2-week period. I'll put the link and the password in the description below should any of you wish to have a look and get anything. I will see you in a couple of days with another vlog. Look after yourselves and please stay safe out there. Yeah, thank you for joining me on this Monday evening in the Shed of Wonder. We shall do it again next Monday. It's bye from me. Ta-ta.